comes to dining out, there are a lot of do's and don'ts in the world of tipping. Who do you tip? How much do you tip? All that good stuff.
All that good stuff, yes. Well, we wanted to clear up any confusion, so Michelle and I traipsed around several local restaurants trying to get the final word on tipping protocol.
Janis Kliethermes is a maven of manners. She's also an expert when it comes to the art of gratuity.
What's the rules on tipping at a buffet?
Hotel buffets, a couple of dollars. A nice buffet like this where they're replacing your plates and your drinks 15 to 20%.
Another tricky question, what about to-go orders?
You are not expected to tip on a to-go order. However, if it's a little more complicated, if you have a lot of food, if there was some prep time involved, 10 to 15% is standard.
Groupons can be a great way for diners to save some money on the bill, but they're not necessarily server-friendly.
The only problem we have as servers with a Groupon is people get a discounted bill and then they only tip on that. So, as a Groupon customer, the Groupon etiquette would be when you go out, ask for a copy of your bill before your discount and then tip appropriately on the total bill before the Groupon price is deducted.
And that rule can be extended to any discount on your bill. Many restaurants add gratuity to those large parties.
Should you tip more if they add that extra gratuity, that 18% for the group?
You know what? If you get service above and beyond, absolutely. It's a nice gesture.
The servers we caught up with would wholeheartedly agree.
I will go above and beyond for you. I will break my back to give you the best dinner of your night, but compliments don't pay my bills.
As the weather warms up, sitting outside and enjoying the weather becomes more common at restaurants.
Let that reflect in your tip. At least do 20, even up to 25%. Because again, we've heard that the waiters, waitresses, they make their living off their tips.
Of course, we asked, what if the service is terrible?
Still leave a tip, leave a smaller tip, maybe more on the 15% line, and then tell the manager.
It's not always all your server's fault. There's a whole kitchen full of people making your food and there's a bar full of people making your drinks. This is just the person that is in between you and your meal.
And get ready, because one of Janis's steadfast rules is quite the eye-opener.
I hear a lot of people say times are tough, we're watching our dollars here, and they're not tipping as much as they used to. And I say, you know what, if you can't afford the 15 to 20% tip, don't eat out.
Whoa!
I'm sure a lot of servers will. She is intimidating. Don't mess with. Don't mess with Janis. But anyway, we want to give a big thanks to Cafe Trio and Grand Street Cafe and Zocalo on the Plaza for opening up their for opening up their doors and letting us take over last week. So, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know, I like to err on the side of caution, and I'm the type, I will usually pretty much always do 20%.
Me too.
There was one occasion where I didn't have quite enough money, so I think I left like maybe 10%, but I threw in Chiefs tickets.
Oh, look at you.
I had Chiefs tickets, and I was like, well, I'm not going to the Chiefs game tomorrow, so I put it down on the table, and I hope whoever got them really enjoyed the game.
There you go. I am a former server, so 20%
Yes.
at a minimum, sometimes 25, 30%.
Always.
Always, always.
Yes.